Hello buddy, my name is Bình Minh. You can call me Steven. I'm studying at 3v1 Vietschool. Do you know how many percentage of the forest covered the earth? You might guess 50% or more than that, but actually it's just 31%. So now let's dig deeper to the forest. What is a forest? So first, I'll tell you what is a forest. So in the simplest way, a forest is a vast land covered by trees. By FAO, a forest takes trees that can go at least 5 meters for a forest to be a forest, and the canopy covered at least 10% of the surface. Now, let's go to the role of the forest. We depend on forest for our survival. From the air we breathe to the wood we use. Besides providing habitats for animals and livelihoods for humans, forests also offer watershed protection, prevent soil erosion and vegetation, climate change. Yet, despite our dependence on forests, we are still allowing them to disappear. Let's slide to the forest floor. Forest floor is the largest forest animal, often live at ground level. They're below grass and dead leaves. It's also the litter. It is a carpet on top of forest soil, where fungi, insects, worms, and small organisms live and break down waste material to create new soil. Understory layer. This succulent and cooler environment is found under the leaf but above the ground. Plants in this layer have adapted to live in the shade of the larger tree. This layer may be very damp. Tree trunks pass directly through this layer. The canopy layer is the upper part or crown of the tree, with their leaves provide protection and shade to the rest of the forest. This layer is usually full of life. Emergent layer. Its giant tree poke out much higher than the trees from the canopy layer, just below. It's usually home to many birds and insects. Now, I'll introduce you about the life cycle of a tree. First, it begins with the fruit. After a few months, the fruit will be moldy and rotten, leaving the seed. Then, the new seedling starts to sprout. Next, the tree grows and becomes a sapling. Finally, it turns into an adult tree. Stick to the food web. Forest species all depend on one another. In a simple way, imagine there are 3 types: carnivores, herbivores, trees. So the carnivores eat herbivores, and herbivores eat trees. In fact, it's a complicated food web. If you destroy a species, the whole entire world food web will collapse. Let's provide us. Have you had your breakfast, travel to work in a bus or car, sat on a chair, make a shopping list, got parking and got parking ticket, blown your nose into a tissue? Forest products are a vital part of our daily lives in more ways than you can imagine. Consider a tree as a pet. If you want to plant a tree, you need to do many things. First thing, you have to collect seeds. Then, depending on each kind of seed, you may need to put them into warm water for a while. Then, you have to prepare soil for the planting, making the soil loose and damp. You put the seed in the soil and cover it with a thin layer of soil. Place it where the sunlight can reach. Provide water for it daily. Then you can have a tree. If you plant a lot of trees, maybe it will become a forest. I just introduced you about forest. I hope you will protect the forest. When you have time, you can visit the forest and understand the beauty and the importance of forest.